one is Treasure Hunt. They are cars 3 in this mainline silver cars 12, metallic cars 13, silver's 11 pack version, metallic 11 pack version. Let's get started, boys. The first one is Treasure Hunt. They are silver and metallics in this mainline and then multi-pack. Let's get started, boys. The first one is silver. They have 12 diecast mainline in this section. Let's get started, boys. The first one is silver Claude Shrugs. He has a formula racer is leakless. His number is 52. He was a formula racer in most south of the speedway. The next one is silver Budford Cam Shelf. He was driving racetrack in Thomasville Speedway. He was driving with Doc Hudson on the old Next Gen racers. The next one is the Circus Gremlin, the same model as Grem, is silver Grambles. He was out of the trunk all the circus clowns and cars. The next one is silver Graham. He had the Valen car. Evil limited cars attacking Finn with missile in the oil rig. Down the ramp goes, bomb goes, explosion, missile comes in the air. The next one is silver Acer, who vending the Valen of Lemon's cars. He leaves all the cars in the oil rig. And the missile is chasing the oil rig rampway. The next one is silver Fair Game. It's released in Mattel in 2020. The year of been released in Mattel. Lighting races in the taxi cab in the Thunder Hollow Speedway. The next one is silver Blind Spot, who is the bright chrome Thunder Hollow's racer. The number is 10 in the Thunder Hollow Crazy 8, who is Crazy 8 racers in the speedway. The next one is silver Miss Fritter. He says Lightning McQueen is moving Miss Fritter of him. He talks to her. I'm moving in a violation, McQueen says. Whoa! The next one is silver Floyd Mover the Hill, who is the former Gasper Hood Ekin Company. The number 70. He's a former racer in most south of the speedway. The next one is silver Nature Tops, who've been found in the footage in photos on eBay. Take a picture of a mini racer in the version of Cars on the Road. The next one is silver Road Trip Blaine McQueen. He was released in this season. About season Cars on the Road show is 2022, the year in Diecast mainline this year. The last one is silver President Mater. He was in Formula paid jumping United States of the B movie. Bella Carvel Ouncer was in a bright chrome dark blue tow truck. Has a paint job in the United States of Presidents. The next one is metallic. That are cars are 12 new mainline diecasts. They are 2 characters. Let's get started, boys. The next one is metallic. That are 12 diecast mainline in this section. They are 2 new characters in this characters. Let's get started, boys. The first one is metallic Taco, who is the Formula Thunder Hollow racer. Miss Fritter is hitting one of the Thunder Hollow racer and he crashes over the mud. Hood Ramirez just stuck in the mud. The next one is metallic Nick B. He has a old car. He was driving to Radio Spring to business in Radio Spring to work on his job. The next one is the dark bright green car new towards Radio Spring, which is the same model as car copper. His name is Metallic Grand. He was talking to the bright red pickup truck with purple sharps. He was talking to him for 10 minutes. The next one is Metallic Ravo Coles. He was a salt flat racer. His number is 115. He speeds in the salt dirt. The next one is Metallic Stirring. Stirring goes to Sterling's office to see Lightning McQueen and store advance all the stores in the Goodwill. Lightning McQueen sees movie deal of Lightning McQueen will Lightning McQueen sprayer. The next one is Metallic Kevin Shift Right. Is Clutch 8. He was all the racers is going on the speedway track. Cup racers are going in motor south of the speedway. The next one is Metallic Randy. He goes inside a Destiny hotel. He says, "Have you met him again, Randy? He turns evil to ghost." The next one is the bright red gremlin. The name is Metallic Tyler Rem. He was chasing all the lemon cars by Fizzle in the oil rig. A big fire explosion in the oil rig. The next one is the darker purple reporter car. The name is Metallic Broke Faster. He was above the light bright green fat SUV reporter, the same model as Frank Pinkerton with Nick Chormoy's camera. Chick Hicks says, "Thank you, thank you!" The next one is the bright orange Fiat. The name is Metallic Reed Edgenick. Uncle Tonio and World Grand Prix Mike McQueen walks around the Italy party. Mama Utopia comes out. The next one is Metallic Bella Cadillac Red. He was testing a movie Planet Escape. The dark gray pity says action. The dead darker green minivan dead in green oil. The last one is Metallic Intro Ramon. He had the bright blue paint job for him. Lightning McQueen takes a phone call for Rusty and Dusty for 15 seconds. Lightning McQueen dressed as a paint job. Rusty's racing center. The next one is treasure hunt. That are 11 packs and silver 11 pack from opening race in Thunder Hollow race. The next one is Metallic's 11 packs. They are includes Thunder Hollow Speedway and Dynaco 400. The first one is Metallic. That are 10 packs in the Thunder Hollow Speedway is Metallic Fishtail, Metallic High Impact, Metallic Blindoff, Metallic Hit and Run, Metallic Fair Game, Metallic Bill, Metallic Liberty, Metallic McQueen as Chester Wilberforder, Metallic Miss Fritter, who is chasing by McQueen with Miss Fritter in Thunder Hollow Speedway. The last one is Silver's 11-pack version of Opening Race about Silver Racer cards that are 10 racers. Let's get started, boys! The last one is Silver 11 packs. They are motors out of the Speedway, all the 10 racers in the one Kitten Cup fan. Let's get started, boys! The last one is Silver 11 packs about motors south of the Speedway. Silver Dirkson, the Axonon, Silver Todd Marcus, Silver Ruby Easy Oak, Silver Kevin Racing Tire, Silver Brush Curb, Silver the King, Silver Chick Hicks, Silver Polly Puddle Jumper, Silver Davey XP. They are racing around the circle about the racetrack in south of the speedway. The first one is truck. They have 18 trucks in this. New background characters in this. 16 trucks. Let's get started, boys. The first one is truck. They have new 16 background characters in this trucks. Let's get started, boys. The first one is the light pink tank collar. The name is Antonio Roommage with cancel Diecast. This card in 2010. The next one is the light brown touch of mint collar, which is same all as RPM collar. My name of him is Walter Bob. He was found out in Cars Finder game. The next one is CB with the trailer that he was hanging by the trailer with and riding on a truck in the south of the seaway. He found out in the Cars Finder game. The next one is Mac the trailer. He was driving on a long highway for 8 miles away, released in the Diecast in version of Cars 3 who've been released in Mattel. The next one is the Trev Diesel who've been racing canceled in Diecast into this year who've been racing Deluxe version of the final lap in 2010. Lightning McQueen was chasing by a train. He jumps in the railroad. Trev Diesel is run out of the speeding train. Lightning McQueen jumps into spot. The next one is the white Japanese semi-truck. My name of him is Special Envelope. Name is Owner Holiday. Benjamin Missile is inside. Jump on the airplane. He splashes in the tar pit. He falls in the tar pit. The next one is the darker purple hollow toe cap, which is Octane Gain color. My name of him is Kevin Great Hall. Mater jumps out off the trailer. Mater says, "Hey, listen up, Lightning McQueen is quiet." Every quiet. Mater honks his horn. The pitties all nervous. The next one is the darker blue green veteran color, the same model as Shine color is in the project name is Skin Brittle. He was next to the veteran colors, Cal Grand Prix puppy and lightweight. Ready to hit through and down mark. The next one is the black skinny truck, which is same model as Chet Boxcar with Paul Velouz trailer match. He was all alongside all the trucks, including next to the light gray semi-truck and next to the pale light green skinny truck and next to the chrome dark blue skinny truck, which is same model as Chet Boxcar. He was alongside Chet's Boxcar. They all talking about trucks about 2 hours. They are talking inside the truck stop gas station. The next one is the pale orange skinny truck, which is same model as Cherry recycled batteries. He was next to the tanker truck. All the trucks singing down the hill. They sing, it's a truck sing. The next one is the light blue semi-truck, which is same model as Leland. Semi-truck with Chet Boxcar's trailer. His name will be is Cobalt Cruiser. He was alongside next to the dark chrome gray. Next to the darker red truck, which is same model as Mac. They are sleeping trucks at the truck stop Max was so tired he was talking all those sleeping trucks. Leroy goes in the truck stop. The next one is the lime green next gen Vitoline hauler, which is same model as Pochi Wipeout's next gen hauler. My name of him is Clyde William. Lighting passes over. Bob Swift next gen moved out. Blake McQueen looks scared. The next one is the gold chrome yellow next gen hauler RPM, the same model as Walmart, the next gen truck. My name of him is Larry Windflap. He was getting ready for Spearmint 2 next gen pity. Lightning McQueen looks for Vitaline's manager. He drives away. The next one is the Road Rumbler truck and two pitties. The name is Flightwish, Chuckle, and Quencher. They are beating the drum in 10 times. The Road Rumblers are impressed about conversation for 10 minutes. The last one is the red hauler RSN Racing Sports Networks with the model as Shine Shine Hauler. My name of him is, the Pixar envelope name is Ethan Wheeling. Light McQueen is driving Doc Hudson. Rusty's family, good job winning the race with the king. Light McQueen is so impressed. Doc Hudson says,
"You got a lot of stuff, kid."
The first one is change colors about car. They are 13 diecast mainline. Let's get started, boys. The first one is change colors. They are have 13 diecast mainline section. This section. Let's get started, boys. The first one is the Charlie checkers changed into color blue, yellow. He has an official pace car. The QB 19 race in Motor South of the Speedway. Bob says, looks like Daryl's on the lead. The next one is Heyday Smokey. He turns into a color red, blue. He was same different colors to dark red to dark blue. Doc Hudson racing over Thomasville Speedway. The next one is Kyle Weathers. He turns, changing his color blue to green. All these separate colors to turquoise mixed to green to make it greener. He sponsors for Dinoco. The next one is Andrew Vrooman. Brown to teal to changing this color to a midnight pickup truck. He was original image from BDD World of Cars on Safari. The next one is Louis Dash to change the color to tandem blue. He has a female racer. He raced around the Thomasville Speedway. The next one is Ham Center Cut. He turns into color blue to pink. He says, bunch of birds. They're here! Birthday guest, 3 o'clock! The next one is Nigel Gearfleet, green to black. He was a Formula racer. Is England. The racer is number 9. He has a Formula racer in London. The next one is Speed Demon. He changes his color white and black. Mater tells Mater was stuck in the slow motion. Mater is screaming in the sky. The next one is the light pink mid-side car. Light McQueen fan, which is the same model as Maddie. His name is Former Fast. He was changing the color gray or pink. The next one is Road Trip McQueen. He changes his color green and red. The next one is brand new meter changing color. He was changing the color to blue and black. They are both four separate of colors. The last one is Kevin shift right blue to green, and Ralph Harlow, he changes his color red to blue. They are both separate. The first one is Cars Storytellers. They have new background characters in this Storytellers about cars. They are 33. Let's get started, boys. The first one is Cars Universe. They have 33 background characters in this Cars Universe. Let's get started, boys. The first one is Alan Gladfilter. He was behind Chick Hicks. He was racing with Alan Gladfilter about the race. He was chasing by Chick Hicks in the comic book car series
The
about
same
cars.
as simply two.
The next one is Alan Ford Hall. The racers have win the finish line. The yellow car wins the checkered flag. All the racers going to the speedway who was released from in the Cars comic book series. The next one is the light brown yellow micro car. Same model as Timmy. He was congratulating. He says Timmy talks to Lightning McQueen with our kid, our Lightning McQueen fan. He was talking to the kid about Lightning McQueen. The next one is the dark turquoise with pale reddish stripe. The racers then, the name is Dewan Benship. He was racing all the cars going Las Vegas Speedway. All the cars lining up. The next one is the darker green sports racer car, the same model as Mega Camino. The name is George Penaloka. He was talking about batteries. Next to George Coloni, he talks about in conversation for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. The next one is the darker red sedan, which is same model as Artie. My name of him is Gus O'Line. The reporters are impressed about Doc Hudson being banished by the tire. He comes in the reporters about the speedway. The next one is the red Hummer. The name is Fabio Hummer. When McQueen was racing in the track, he fired Rusty Pitbull Poochie. He fired the crew chief again, Philly. The next one is the bright green mint racer car, which is same model as Rabbit Go Racer. Rick Red, he was next to the darker purple racer. He was finished only the starting line. The next one is the pale dark green old next gen car, the same Payday Junior Moon. The name is Samuel Studebaker. He was driving in a race car around the track. He says, one of each one at a time to hit you with slap shot and you won't see it coming, and he crashes. The next one is the bright yellow shine crew chief pickup, which is same model as the King crew chief. Is the Pixar book name is Zach Faster. He was going all the racers in the track going crazy. He talks on the radio. The next one is the chrome purple race car, which is same model as Octane Racer. My name of him is Pixar envelope name is Clyde Hamlock. He was next to the darker green car, then a light yellow Hayden, which is same model as No stall, tall pity, he was arguing with McQueen. The next one is the bright dark blue racer, which is same model as Shiny Wax the Racer. His name will be as the picture envelope. Name is Tommy Ashton. He was arguing with McQueen being above the race. The next one is the bright orange racer car, which is same model as Ryan Sheetles. My name of him is Kim Blackburn. He was starting line. The green light says go. All the racers gone faster enough. The next one is the bright yellow racer car, which is as Easy Idol Racer is. His name will be is Bert Sizzler. He was green light says go. All the racers have gone the race. The next one is Bob Hicks, Doc Chick Hicks, and Travis. They are not looking good about Stock Chick Hicks is not racing with him with Lightning McQueen in the Copper Canyon Speedway, who won the race. He finished his race and won't be finished. He rebook his Cars the comic book. The next one is the light chrome orange old car, which is same model as Timothy Time Zone. My name of him is Ren Flashpoint. He was driving all the bright colored old cars driving into town who've been found in the Cars comic book. The next one is the pink old tiny rusty car, which is same model as Fred. Her name will be is Betty Sportster. He was talking about Ray and Mater about conversations for 10 minutes. The rusty cars are playing in the desert. The next one is the chrome dark blue micro car, which is same model as Timothy Two-Stroke is. My name of him, name is Ned Spin Wheel. He was so impressed about happy about rusty soda cans. He was beginning of the race about the show. The next one is the bright red minivan, which is same model as Mo Willen. His name will be is the picture of David. Axel P. Biggs. He was next to about way with him. He fired his crew chief about Jackson Storm is winning the race. The next one is the light pink Hugo, which is same model as Victor Hugo. Her name will be is Bella. He was next to the dark green safety wagon about telling crews about the story for 3 minutes. He says, "Bruce, you're amazing! The next one is the light dark green station wagon is the same model as Bill Revs. Her name will be is Carl. He was next to alongside with Bella and Cruz Ramirez. Her say is Cruz, you're amazing. The next one is the darker chrome blue Range Rover, which is same model as Mile Aqualog. My car. Found in an open wide. He says, Lucky McQueen. The name will be a picture envelope. Name is Jim. He was appearance in the race in the mountains. First, the story about Quiet Please. He says, "You are a racer, Lane McQueen." Lane McQueen stands in the counter booth. The next one is the yellow bull tow truck, which is same model as tow truck. The maker, the name is Look Duke Myler. He says he's talking conversation for 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Talk with Mater for 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Mater says, Selfie Day! The next one is the pale lime green car will run free. Van the weird Fiat van, which is same model as Luigi. My name of him is Rambo Trophy. He was winning Francesco, winning the race. The next one is the bright light blue BMW car, which is same model as Sterling. His name will be, the Pixar envelope name is Oats Tanker. He was cheering by the crowd. Is crazy about rematch for Francesco Bernoulli. The next one is the light cream orange BMW 2002 World Grand Prix fan, which is same model as Sterling. He was cheering by the World Grand Prix crowd with characters. He was winning the race about rematch with Francesco Bernoulli. The next one is the chrome yellow Fiat, which is same model as K. May McPillard. Her name will be, in the Pixar envelope name, is Nancy Piston. She was next to the light orange red van wagon, which is same model as Fillmore. He was racing with Lightning McQueen and Francesco Bernoulli. The crowd is cheering all the fans. The next one is the yellow and pale blue stripes Audi checkered flag fan, which is same model as Octon Bond with Chris Revstoff checkered flag. His name will be is Mel Stewart. All the World Grand Prix racing around the track. The racers going crazy after the finish line. The crowd cheers. The next one is the mint pale green old car, which is same model as Austin Little. Her name will be is Miss Victoria. He was heading to the Motorama Girls party show. He was going to 100 miles per hour. The last one is the dark red and brown maroon with tan stripes. The old semi-truck, which is same model as Dustin Billows. His name will be is Mitch. He was driving from 100 miles per hour to the Motorama Girls show. Driving to like he was next to Miss Victoria. He was heading to the Motorama Girls show tonight. One is Cars video game. They have 29 background characters in this Cars video game's paint job. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Cars video game. They have 29 new paint jobs of cars. They have background characters, 29 background characters in this Cars video game. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the light pink tiny car Japanese report, same model as Dashboard Man. Her name is Chucky Hooping related to Mattel. From the Diecast mainline, he says, "Hey, a queen. The next one is the black racer, which is same model as World Grand Prix. Lightning McQueen is Papa and Cyber McQueen. He had the blackest paint job I ever heard. The next one is Jack Yonan Finn. He has a new sponsor on his paint on the hood with white and red stripes on the hood. He had an amazing paint job for him. The next one is the bright hot pink car, which is the model is Racer Holly. He has a formula with white stripes on the door. It says the number 7 Racer. The next one is the bright hot red flames on the hood. The name is Hot Rod Francisco. He was arguing to paint. I'm a slinger, hot shot. Woohoo! The next one is the Black Racer, which is same model as Francesco Bernoulli. He puts on the Italy sign on the hood. The name is Midnight Francesco. He runs at the middle of night in Italy. He runs fast in the road of Italy. The next one is the White Stripe and Mint Green Stripes is brand new Fillmore. He has a Formula paint job on the bus wagon. I'm a real paint job too. The next one is Camouflage Sarge. He has an army man carry soldiers. Sarge says, I'm a military man. The next one is Young Professor Z. He has a bow tie in this. He says, I'm a young man. I hope to work all day long for 8 days. The next one is Cherry Blossom Holly Shiftwell. He has a cool fan. He was hydrating himself. Her say is, woo! I'm the sweetest kid! The next one is the bright, dark blue Thunder. He has all the stars in the door cards, and on his hood and car roof is Daredevil McQueen. He has a famous picture about Mater the Greater. The next one is Red Thunder Lightning McQueen. He has a Formula paint job. That's the Chrome Red Thunders on the paint job is spectacular job. Yeah. The next one is the black with white stripes on the hood is Octane Gain McQueen. He has a Formula's paint job for him. One in corner operation in screen for widescreen. The next one is the bright hot pink and red Porsche. The name is Pink Sally. He has a Formula paint job for the body art. Next one is Ghost Flame Vader. Turn the Cars Mini Tiffin in the Mini Diecast car collection. Mini, he has the same color as Wingo, then dark green, then bright light purple with flame. The next one is the dark yellow green old car, which is the same model as Doc Hudson. Lucky Racing Doc Hudson. He has a Formula paint job. The number is 51. He spelled out appeared in Doc Hudson. He looks famous with a race car. The next one is Blue Flames Ramon. He has an artificial paint job for him. I like this turquoise and purple and flames like this color. The next one is the Blue Stripe Ramon. He has an artificial paint job for her. I like this paint job for sure. The next one is the darker blue police car, which is same model as what the name is it? Blue Trooper Sheriff. He has a I like this paint job for sure. The next one is Shell the King. He has a darker blue sports racer. The King says, I am a really good paint job. The next one is Gold Ray Chick Hicks. He has a sports sedan racer. Chick Hicks says, I'm not good for winning the race. The next one is Racing Wingo. He has a Tokyo race car. Wingo says, aha! I'm looking good about this new paint job. The next one is Racing Days Daryl Car Trip. They all have the days. in 5 days going for the motor south of the Speedway big race of midnight race. He says, I'm a really looking good paint job for him. The next one is the bright apple green racer, which is same model as Todd Marcus, is Todd Rookie Green. He been released in 2015 Diecast mainline this year in McQueen as Fast. The next one is the same color as Greta, is Femi Fat Tail Flow. He has an awesome new paint job with chrome, orange, and bright yellow flames on hood. It's been released this app in Light McQueen is Fast. The next one is the light pink car is Glimmer Gal. Holy shift well, he painted on the back doors is black. I've been releasing this app when McQueen is Fast. The next one is Neo Wingo. He was turning bright turquoise with light a Tokyo car. He was turned it to blue light. He says, aha! I'm good of this! The last one is the Chrome Gray Racer is model as Max Janelle is Max Janelle, who been releasing this app is playing McQueen as Fast. He releases app. The first one is Planes and Planes 2. They have new 12 mainline contents in this plane section. That includes Pop Wash Junction, Lincoln Qualified, New York, Wings Around the Globe, Spectators, The Presses, USS Flying Housers, Wall of Frame, Piston Peak Air Attack, and Fuselage, and Chops, and Super Chases. They have background characters in this Planes 1, Planes Fire and Rescue 2. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Pop Wash Junction. The one new background character in the pale dark red BMW car, which is same model as Scott Motorist. These are the Pop Wash Junction into town. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the bright dark forest green field truck is Chug, who been released in Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. Dusty soars about the sky in Pop Wash Junction 5 minutes ago. The next one is the
I need your help.
light bright grayish plane is visible. The name is Let
Pulling
Bottom.
into
He been
pull
released
into the
in
neighborhood.
2013 Diecast mainline this year.
and get some
He
blood.
said, Skipper says, Lee Bottom, please. He wants just look like a jalapeno. Spicy, and he farts like a jalapeno. Lead Bottom says twice. The next one is the light dark white airplane with chrome light orange stripes. The name is Yao Lahan. He was flying in the biplane to Prop Wash visitors. All the cars going to Prop Wash Junction. He been released in Mattel in 2013 this year. The next one is Mayday, who been released in Mattel in 2014. This year. Mayday comes and rescues. Mayday says, I'll get my glasses. Mayday shoots out of the water. He shoots out some water with flames. He was just burned out in 5 hours later until morning. The next one is the orange plane. The number is 7. The name is Dusty Quaphopper. He was flying to New York and wings around the globe rally race. He was dependent by Dusty Quaphopper. The crowd are clamoring and taking some pictures with him. The next one is Chug with training hat. He was headset with Dusty stores in the skies. Chug says, "Let's train alien iron." Dusty says, "You mean aliens?" Chug says, Oh yeah. He was exploding a black smoke with engine. Dusty says, "Oh great, we have low fuel." About Dusty soars in the air for 200 miles away. The next one is the chrome gold yellow plain new Taurus Pop Wash Junction is BL Natty who been released in Mattel in 2016. Who been released and canceled. This Diecast Pop Wash Junction is closed. The cars are murdering her says. They can't! That's a problem! The next one is Sparky with Easel who been released in Mattel in Diecast car in 2016. This year, he was Dusty is flying from High Technic Racer in the grass. He was under the plane named Sharpies. He was flying Dusty soars in the grass for 170 miles per hour. The next one is Dottie with Easel who been canceled. Released as Diecast car in 2016. Diecast mainline this year. Dottie shows about the Easel paperboard about option 1 extra. He rips off the paper. Dusty is explain it. Dusty says definitely increase power. The next one is Greg and Meg. They are singing in a juice box. They are dancing with 2 pitties in the Hunkers bar. They drove the cars and planes and pitties to the restaurant. Dusty says your gearbox is busted. The last one is Kurtz with cones. He wrote down on the check pad. He wrote on his paper. He has no plan for him. Emergency. He wrote his notepad. Mayday says, "Oh, I just the relief was burning in the middle of night." Mayday is so proud being fighters being helped by the equipment tomorrow morning. The next one is Deluxe. They are and 3 Deluxe versions. They are 1 background characters in this plane's Deluxe version. Let's get started, boys. The next one is Deluxe. They are have new 1 background character in this Deluxe version. Let's get started, boys. The first one is Sharpies. He was Dusty is flying toward the grass. He was under the airplane. He was racing the shadow. With him is Sharpies. He was Dusty is running to the grass. He wins in the fishing line. We won 2 miles per hour. The next one is the darker blue pickup truck monster truck, the same model as Ivy is Kit Lift who been released in Meet the Planes book. Its pages. He looks very angry. He pops a dart on his tire. He looks very mad. The cars are scared about 2 cars about being monster truck being mad. He was messing the table and drinks and food. The last one is the lime yellow green fire truck, which is the name is Riker Hoopin. In 2014, I guess mainline this year. He comes to Pop Wash Junction. He has caution. Do not disturb. He was burning from Pop Wash Junction gas station. It was damaged. Mayday says in conversation for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Mayday and Riker can talk about no equipment, no plans. Emergency Dusty talks about 10 seconds telling us the story. He clipped the tower and he flew out last night. Explosion burned into the gas station airport liner. The next one is Multipack. They have cars 11 diecast mainline in this section. They have 8 background characters in this pop wash junction. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Multipack. They have 8 new background characters in this pop wash junction. Background characters. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Brody in. He's been releasing in 2016. He was going inside the airplane motel. He says, "Yeah, phones have been ringing off the hook here at motel." The 2 planes are ingredients in the motel airport. Dusty is greeting all the 2 planes in the motel. The next one is Barba Enid. He was releasing the motel in 2016 diecast mainline. He says, "Oh yeah, he was gonna meet there, Dust." Barba and the 2 planes were going in the airport motel. He was greeting all the 2 planes happy. Dusty says, "Oh, big corn festival, yeah." The next one is the light chrome yellow pity, which is as Patch her name will be, is Alice Brooke. He was filling the oil soda fountain can. He was giving us to him. He was next to the chrome blue with white stripes. The pickup truck the name is Flap. He was talking about the hybrid, about a song and a running in the romance. The next one is the chrome blue with white stripe with the pickup truck. Well, as Chris wears off, the name is Flap. He was Bradley Page's voice of him. "Can you believe it? She left me for a hybrid. I never hear you coming." Alex Brooks says he was talk. He puts on the motor's cup. He filled up with oil. He gave it to him. The next one is the orange with white striped pickup truck, the same model as Chris Restop is. His name will be a special envelope. Name is Ted Tenson. He says, "Hey, Sugar Rim, you just balloon is empty because you're above human." Next to the light pink sedan and the white with light chrome blue stripes on the biplane is, her name is Wendy Wheel Cloaks. He was meaningly, he says, The 2 cars are eating at the bar in the Hunker's Bar restaurant. They are mean to talk with him. The next one is Carl Frankie Case. He was setting about Wings Around Globe rally for the Corn Festival. Dusty is going for a walk with Skipper and Dusty going on the flight for 59 seconds and 1 minute. The next one is Tex and Mile and Luke. They are dancing in a runway romance about Brad's blazing song. They are dressing like a cowboy costume. All the 3 pitties. They dance in the Hunker's Bar. They sing Running in the Romance. The next one is the pale, darker red BMW car, which is same model as Scott Motories. His name will be is Eddie Haskell. He was telling something. Alice booked something. "Could you like a drink for us?" he was behind Skipper and Leadbone in conversation for 30 seconds ago. Joplin knows Spicy farts and it blows like it's smoke. Pity dies out. The last one is Strut Jetstream Dusty Hoop and Rose and Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. Dusty says, I'm a crop duster. Dusty flies along the prop wash junction lakes and the cornfield was flying for 315 miles per hour, flying Bravo and Echo. They are flying above the clouds. Dusty says, see you later, suckers! Ha ha! The next one is Lincoln qualifying. That are cars 15 minutes being attention in this. They are have 9 background characters in this Lincoln qualifying. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Lincoln qualifying. They are have new background characters in this Lincoln qualifying. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Madbox Open canceled. This Diecast plane is the wings around the globe. Rally, he was flying for 3 minutes and 30 seconds flying in the scare. Roper says, oh no, he did not a major plenty to do 8 planes. The next one is LJH 86 Special Hoopin. This Diecast line in the year in 2015. This year, he was flying the airplane for 4 miles in 35 seconds to fly in the sky. That sounds like good. The next one is Hammer and Hoopin canceled. This Diecast plane was released in 2016 Diecast mainline this year. Hammer flies toward down the runway. He gets frustrated. Dusty looks onward. Roper did not win the plane's race. Rip Flingers comes in the qualifying race. The next one is the bright yellow biplane is Fonzarelli. He was flying in the airplane for 6 minutes and 25 seconds flying the plane in the sky. He was flying for 0 miles away. He wins the race from qualifying from 1.26 as Roper. We're going in the final turn. The next one is the red orange sedan reporter, the same model as Derek Williams with Hillman's camera. His name will be his pixel envelope name is Ryan Gasser. He was taking some pictures about Dusty Cropper. The guys look furiously happy about planes, pitties, and cars. The last one is the white with pale light blue stripes airplane, the same model as NASA View. My name of him is Alphon Cheddar. He says, who's that guy now? The cars, planes, pitties, they are happy, shocking. Look, Dusty has been jealous about Dusty Cropper being flying for 1 minute and 18 seconds. Fly the race in the sky. The next one is Multipack. They have 9 diecast sections in this. They have new 5 background characters in this Multipack. Let's get started, boys. The next one is Multipack. They have new background characters in Lincoln Clone 5. Let's get started, boys. The first one is the light, darker, chrome blue biplane racer is number 8. The name is Jackson Wallace, who's been released in Mattel in 2018. This year, Roper says he was announced by the Wings Around the Globe rally. The next one is LJH86 Special, who's been released in Mattel in 2018. This year, the Roper announcement on the 10th, he says the Wings Around the Globe. Europe, and the planes are setting up in wings around the globe while resetting from New York. The next one is the white chrome sports car reported the same model as Turbina with that sportsman's camera. His name will be is J2, and he was above the gray pity World Grand Prix. Always check your loose. Dusty soars out of the sky. He blows out in the smoke. He puts on a timer for 1 minute 15 seconds. The next one is the pale dark green sedan. Same model as Bert. His name will be his Pixar envelope name is Samuel Hunt. He was taking some pictures. All the reporters called three along. All the three reporters taking some pictures about Rip Slinger. He says, "Get to my good sides, fellas." The next one is the darker red with white stripes Pity World Grand Prix fan, the same model as League Less Tall Pity. His name will be is Eddie Davis. He was behind the blimp plane World Grand Prix fan, which is same model as Bernie Storman. The next one is the light lime green with bright pale light yellow stripes. The plane racer is Piston. His name will be is Piston, who would race in Mattel into midnight. This year, he was setting about wings around the globe rally. Just instead, New York, just Lincoln. The next one is the light blue with darker blue stripes with pale light blue stripes. Pity stuff wings around. The name is Robert Rubin and Lisa Mattel in 2013. Mainline this year, Robert says, "From Rally, you're up, man." He was saying about wings around the globe rally. Says Lincoln set up wings around the globe rally. All the planes racers settle in the announcement. The next one is the dark blue delivery truck, which is that cluster is Willie Knight, who been delivered the box about wings around was driving from 50 miles away to proper instruction. Robert says, "Ow, dang it, let me drive." The last one is the old truck wings around the globe stuff truck, which is same model as Jotsky. My name of him is Chester Windbreak. He was next to all the Pity's planes, including Rip Slinger and Ned and Dad, and then the wings around the globe rally fan white car, which is same Darla Vanderzon. The next main line is New York. They are have cars 16 diecast section. They are have 11 background characters in this New York. Let's get started, boys! The next one is New York. They are have new background characters in this New York City. They are have cars 11 new background characters. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Shane, Trunks, and Frank. Dusty sees all the two Pities binoculars. See Dusty crop topper flying to New York airport. He says, "Do you see him? Well, probably way up there." Dusty goes to the runway New York airport. The next one is the chrome orange with yellow stripes biplane is Johnny Hooper released in Mattel in 2013 Diecast made like this year. He lives in India. All the planes have flying birds next to Dusty in India. See all the location and places. The next one is the chrome orange is Shiny Pity. Her name will be is Raya. He says, "I said no more questions." He was opening the curtains. Flying in India City. He flies in the song. All the crowd is disappearing. The next one is the bright yellow with pale darker stripes. Fontarelli Pity, the same model as Bulldog Pity. His name will be is Year of Birth. He was a Formula racer. The next one is the bright orange plane, which is same model as Sunwing. My name of him is Van der Bird, hoping to reach the back its mainline this year. Where do you live in Nerd's Land? He was going to nerd into the city. The next one is the bright orange Pity, which is same model as Angel with Copper Pity. His name will be is Gil, who lived in the Nether's Land in the country in the city. He lived in the city in there. The next one is Michael, who been raised in Mattel in 2013. That gets me like this year. He says, "Hey, isn't that monster? That's it, Hans. Built from small vehicles." Ed Chupacabra says, No, it's just the same name. Cars. He lives in Brazzville. All the town cars and cities live in Brazla. The next one is the bright darker green Michael Pity, which is same model as Rip Slinger Pity. His name will be as picture emblem name is Bruno. He lives in Brazil. He lives in the country is Basel, all the cars, cities, and pities and planes. The next one is the black Tuzba Pity, which is same model as Bulldog Pity. His name will be is Cage. He says Dusty. The yellow bird says he's back. He was new formula paint job. Bird is mean. All the proud, happy pities and erasers plain, they are impressed with Slinker. You gotta be kidding me. The next one is the pale, dark blue Honda wings around the globe style, the same model as early lady. My name of him is Graham Pagey. The racer's planes has been starting the finish line. He says, "Go!" Red Mustang Bird says, "We have on your way." The last one is Brent Mustang Burger, who been released in 2012. Diecast mainline this year. He was setting about the Globe Rally in New York racing. He was making a new Formula racing. He says on a monitor in the live in New York, the planes have settled in the beginning of the race. Then the next one is Multipack. They have cars for diecast section. They have new 4 background characters in this New York. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Multipack. They have new background characters in this New York. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Trip, who been posted on the picture on the sky on the airplane. He was flying an American airplane. He says, "At Chupacabra, Dusty see the plane. Plane's coming to theaters August." He was flying the plane for 1,000 miles away, watching the Planes movie in theaters. The next one is the darker chrome blue striped with light gray striped airplane, which is same model as Trippy. My name of him is a Pixar emblem. Name is Benny Hill. Dusty soars in runway. The giant big airplane comes and scared Dusty screams and explains. Same trunk says, "Get off the runway!" Dusty explains about the giant wheel. He goes down the big giant airplane in the runway. The next one is the dark yellow gold with white stripes and some white stripes on the airplane, the same model as Trippy. My name of her is Cherry. Dusty sees all the planes and airport vehicles. He was above the truck car airport stall, which is same model as Harland. Dusty sees all the vehicles. He says, "Go back Jersey, you punk!" The last one is Harland. He was pushing over Trippy, the American airplane. Dusty goes to the New York airport. He sees the American airport. He was going to New York airport. The vehicles are scared and working and driving. Harland is so happy to meet the greetings of the Trippy plane. Harland, he says,
"Oh, hey there. I'm looking for Pit Row."
The pits? Oh, yeah, that's easy. You want to go down this way toward the fire station.
Okay.
Then, taxiway Alpha flips off to the left. But don't go that way. You want to veer right. And if you get to the Orange Barrels, you went too far. So,
Just go straight ahead and to the right.
the next one is World Grand Prix. They all have cars, 21 diecast mainline. They all have 7 new background characters in this one. Let's get started, boys! The next one is World Grand Prix. They all have 7 background characters in this Wings Around World Broadway Pitties. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the Ed Chupacabra, who been released in Mattel in 2013. This year, he wants to live in Florence, Italy. The city's been houses flying across around the world. In Italy, Ed Chupacabra soars into Pub Wash Junction. The next one is the light dark green forest plane. The name is Little King, who been released in Mattel in 2014. Diecast mainline this year. He says, "Here's a value for you. He lives in Iceland." The next one is the light pink plane. Her name will be is Washao, who been released in Mattel in 2013. Diecast mainline this year. He lives in Canada. He flies in the Camden City. The next one is the darker blue plane. The name is Arturo. He was released in 2015 Diecast mainline this year. He lives in Italy City. He flies all the sites in Italy City. The next one is the bright chrome yellow plane. The name is Yellow Bird, who been released in Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. He says he's back. He was flying to United States of the Kingdom. The next one is the darker green with pale light green stripes plane. The name is John Kowalski, who been released in Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. He says, "This is an honor beside you." He was landed by the city in Polish City. John Kowalski lives in the Polish City. The next one is the light chrome red stripe with yellow stripe plane. The name is Sunwing, who been released in Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. He lives from China. The next one is the darker chrome green plane. The name is Ripslinger, who been released in Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. He flies around the world about location. Ripslinger is flying all the locations in the United States. Has a World Grand Prix signing in a location. The next one is Ned, who been racing Mattel in 2013 Diecast mainline this year. He says, "It's the same one, knucklehead." Rip Slinger says, "Move outside, you idiot." The next one is Zed, who been racing Mattel in 2013 this year. He says, "Oh yeah? Well, first place for loser." Rip Slinger says, "Can't warn that." Ow. Ned laughed. The next one is the pale red Rome plane with gray stripes. The name is Veggie, who've been released in Mattel in 2014 Diecast mainline. This year, he lives in Turkey. The next one is the dark black plane. The name is Antonio, who've been released in Mattel Diecast mainline in Multipack from 2014 Diecast mainline. This year, he lived in Spain. See all the bulldozers into town. The last one is the chrome white plane. The name is Paul Ivanon. This year he was flying to Rajan, see all the city cars and cities, see in the price and back in the Mexico town. Dusty repairs his new Formula paint job. The next one is about wings around the globe. Rally Multipacks. Pity they are have characters in this wings around the globe. Rally pities. Let's get started, boys. The next one is Multipack. They are have new background characters in this wings pities. Let's get started, boys. The first one is the light pink Pity Rochelle. Pity the same model as a Chupacabra Pity. Her name will be is Annie Twist. He is going back to Mexico airport. The planes are gathered up with new stuff and upgrades. The next one is the bright red Veggie Pity, the same model as Bulldog the Pity. His name will be is Sam Nimi. He was going to the Turkey city. He was a Formula and Veggie's race student. The next one is the light orange Joey Duruni Pity, which is same model as Chupacabra Pity. His name will be his picture envelope name is Walru. He lives in Australia. Who studies the Joe Dunley student of Pity. The next one is the bright darker green Jan Nazarowski Pity, the same model as a Chupacabra Pity. His name will be his pixel envelope name is Zarek. He lives in Polish City. All the John Nazarowski studies his students all the Pities. The next one is the darker blue with gray stripes. The name is Forksworth, who've been released in Mattel in 2013. This year he will be returning a gift pack version of Bulldog's Pit Crew. Bulldog says indoor racing. The next one is Ma Da Zoo. He been cancelled this diecast car PD who been releasing Mattel in 2015 diecast mainline. This year he was sending to China in Sunwing's Pit Crew. The next one is Sunwing who been releasing Mattel taking diecast mainline. This year he was setting from China. That he was making a pit stop about Sunwing's Pities and some crew chief. He was setting Sunwing crew chiefs and Pities and crew chiefs and haulers. The next one is the bright forest green Pity Micro Pity, the same model as a Chupacabra Pity. The name is Bruno. He was setting in Brava City. He was setting up Michael's pit crew. He was setting all the Pities and crew chief and haulers. The last one is the white winged around the globe Dolph Pity, the same model as Warble. My name of him is picker envelope name is Hal has a pick is saved. He was saving Bulldog. He's blinding his star's eyes. The race does this touchdown nicely done. He was spraying on the hose water. He was spraying the hot tar on his eyes. He was spraying the cold water under his eyes. The next one is Spectator. They are have Cars 9 Diecast section in this new 8 background characters in this spectators. Let's get started, boys! The next one is spectator. They have 8 background characters in this wings around the globe rally. They have spectators and fans. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the white plane with bright lime green stripes and darker bright forest green stripes and white plane World Grand Prix fan. The name is Weldon Steam Runner. He was going to Wings Around Globe Rally race. The spectators are 10 planes in a race. The next one is the darker chrome purple pickup truck Wings Around the Globe Rally fan, which is Chris Rev Stopper. His name will be his pickup envelope name is Rocky Rocks. Dusty Crop wins the race. Rip Slinger gets frustrated, says no! The next one is the light copper sedan Wings Around the Globe Rally fan, which is same model as Skip Ripper. My name of him is Larry Weak Wreck. Rip Slinger is falling in the plastic toil. The free cars are getting scared and worse. He is getting the magazine book. He throws the stinky tar in the magazine book. Rip Slinger wins the race. The crowd goes cheerful. The next one is the bright orange car Dusty Prop Hopper flag fan, which is same model as Jenny Toland with Jay Jolie's fan. My name of him in the picture envelope name is Pedyton U Wheel. He was next to the light bright turquoise sedan World Grand Prix fan, which is same model as sedan and Oxan. They are cheering. Dusty Quackhopper wins the race. About the fans all cheer together. The next one is the light forest green with white stripes plain Wings Around the Globe Rally fan, which is same model as Fiona Nas. My name of her is Emily 20 Post. He was alongside all the pitties and 2 cars, including the dark purple sedan, then a light bright pink sedan. They are 2 models for the sedan in the Wings Around Globe Rally fan. The next one is the light mint bright green flying car. The name is Franz Foul General Hoben Hoopin releasing the talent to perform freaking Diecast mainline this year. Franz comes in the bar restaurant. Dusty says, "Did you say your name was Franz?" He was conversation to talk about in 5 hours to talking at the bar restaurant. Dusty says the name is Franz. The next one is the white car with Slinger and 10 flag fan, which is same model as Jenny Tolan with Jay Jolie's fan. My name of him is Mike Smokin' Barrel. He was Dusty looks at the cheering fans. He says, "Holy smokes!" The next one is the dark oval green minivan reporter, the same model as Keith Cohn with Bert's camera. My name of him is picture envelope name is Trent Bend Compress. He was taking some pictures about rips, taking some pictures on the camera cars. He says, "Good luck on me, my side fellas." The next one is the light chrome blue with white stripes pity reporter, the same model as shiny wax pity with dashboard bins camera. His name will be, his picture name is Don Shock Sorb. He was taking pictures about Rape Slinger. He says, "Get off my good sides, fellas." He was next to the yellow dark green minivan report, named it Trent bent from press. The next main line is this presses they are have cars, a diecast section in this new 5 background characters in this wings around the globe presses. Let's get started, boys! The next one is presses they are have 5 background characters in this quick rally reporters. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the RSN blimp, which is same model as Lightyear blimp, just out off blimp. My name of him is Colin Cowling. He was from back at this year. He was live in the international New York airport. Best in house, Colin Cowling. He was Ripslinger 3 times to win the bow checkered flag. He was watching a movie. Chug, Sparky, Dottie, and Skipper are watching the movie Wings Around the Globe Rally, the TV show. The next one is Fred Mustang Burger, who been releasing tone to fun. This Mustang Burger arrived in International Airport, New York. Colin Cowling, he was set in New York Airport City. He was living from Ripsling 3 times to win that bow tie with the checkered flag 3 times seen. Wings around the globe rally shows he was seen watching on TV. 4 cars are watching the Wings around the globe rally movie. The next one is bright red helicopter RSN. The name is Rose Full. Hooping with the tone following the team Diecast mainline this year. Bulldog sees blinding in eyes. He was down towards the sky. He was under the bridge, under the 2 planes under the bridge, and next to the castle. He won the banner. See my eyes. Bulldog says, "Huh, are you sitting there?" The next one is the bright, darker chrome green helicopter. The name is Q, who been waiting to follow 15 Diecast mainline this year. Ripslinger and Dusty wins the race about Wings Around the Globe while the fans cheer. Ripslinger gets frustrated winning the race. The 3 cars are cheering all the fans and reporters taking some pictures of them. The next one is the dark blue SUV, reported the same model as Clutch Foster with Bert's camera. He was next to all the cars next to the mid-side chrome orange, reported the same as Maddie. They are taking some pictures about Dusty Quahopper. Roper leads the way about the reporters. The next one is the darker chrome blue car reporter, which is same model as human. My name of her is Joseph Philham. He was taking some pictures about it. Get on my good sides, fellas. He was taking some pictures. The camera caught about Whitfinger and Dusty Quahopper winning the race. He wins the checkered flag. He was taking pictures of them. He was next to the darker olive green sedan car, which is same model as Sedan Oaks, and he was taking pictures of them. The next one is the bright green mint old car reporter, the same model as Edwin Quains with Biz Torkson's microphone. My name of him is a picture envelope. Name is Sony Flashstar. He was taking some pictures about missing Dusty Quahopper. Ripslinger. He was taking all the photos. Ripslinger. He has telling the stories about Dusty Quahopper lost in the ocean and thunderstorms in the rain. The last one is the light bright blue pity RSN reporter, the same model as my name of her is Lisa drive Axel, he was telling about Rip Klinger stuck in a rainy storm at night. Dusty soars in the ocean. Rip Klinger tells us the story in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And next to the darker pale green sedan reporter, which is same model as Jonathan Wentworth. My name of him is Fergus Aftermarket. He was telling about Rip Slinger, then a boat, then a plane that says, "Oh yeah, that's a good one." 2 planes laughing. The next one is Wall of Fame. They have Cars 10 Diecast section. In this 7 background characters in this Wall of Fame. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Wall of Frame. They have 7 background characters in this Wall of Frame. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Skipper Hooper releasing Mattel in not 2013, just 2015 Diecast mainline this year. Skipper is flying to the Arizona desert. Dusty is feeling great about stealing the dust. Then go definitely to Brown Mountains. He said, that was pretty good for the crop duster. The next one is Walter O'Wheely. Skipper is saving behind the ocean. Skipper got crashed to the boat ship. He was untangled, damaged. Skipper, he was helping with Skipper. Skipper tell the story about 2 minutes. Skipper's story finding the Volo Pro Veritra. The next one is Jigsaw Free. He says, "Look, enemy ship 2 car. Look at them. Come on, Skip. Yeah, come on, Skipper. Come on. Come on, Skip. It will be a turkey shoot." The Jigsaw's darker blue planes are racing towards the boat. He shoots on the fire fleet. Skipper damages his fire guns and he dives into the ocean. The next one is Jigsaw 29. He'd been released until 2006. He was alongside all the darker blue planes racers. He was alongside Skipper and Jigsaw Free. He says enemy ship 2 o'clock. He shoots on fire guns. He splashes into the water. Skipper damages into the ocean. The next one is the White Jet plane, the same model as Marker. My name of him is Archer Blast Rocket. Dusty sees all the pictures of the old jets. He sees Skipper in his image flying on a plane in the sky in the clouds. Dusty says, "We have one mission." Bravo and Echo sees all the jet images. The next one is the Bright Gray Jetter, which is same model as Marco. My name of him is name is Marvin Wreck Hunty. He was alongside all the pictures. Arthur Blast Rocket. Dusty sees all the Jetters images on the pictures. Dusty sees I found Skipper in the image. Bravo and Echo see the planes of the image. The next one is the dark gray plane, which is same model as Skipper. His name will be his Apple Drop Bomb. Dusty sees all the jets, planes, images on the picture wall. These are alongside of the jets. Arthur Blast Rocket and Marvin Wreck Hunt. Dusty sees all the jets, planes, images in the wall of fame. Bravo and Echo see all the pictures of the jet planes. The next one is the darker red jetter plane, which is same model as Dusty Crawford. The picture emblem name is Warlord for Flyover. Dusty sees all the images alongside all the pictures, planes alongside with Officer Blast Rocket and Marvin, Wreck, Huntery, and Elmer Drop Bomb. Dusty sees all the Jetter planes images from a wall of fame. Bravo and Echo see all the pictures of the Jetters planes images. The next one is the black plane, which is same as Skipper. His name will be is Max Lane. He found in the footage images and follow Bolt Veritas. He was found in the image about picture flying a plane behind the clouds. The last one is the dark gray jet plane, which is same model as Skipper. My name of him is Captain Red Smoke. Dusty sees all the images of the jet planes. Dusty sees all the alongside planes. That includes Arthur Blast Rocket and Marvin Wreck, Hunter, and Elementor Drop Bomb, and Willard. The flyover, Bravo and Echo see all the images, planes and jetters. Dusty sees Skipper on the jet plane image. The next one is Piston Peak Air Attack. They have 17 diecast sections. They have the 2 background characters in this Piston Peak Air Attack. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Piston Peak Air Attack. They have 2 background characters in Piston Peak Air Attack. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Avalanche, who've been released in Mattel in 2014 diecast mainline this year. Avalanche shoveled the wood. The Piston Peak cars are building the woods. Blade Ranger is flying in the sky, the burning smoke of the forest. The next one is Blackout, who've been released in Mattel in 2014 diecast mainline. He says, with drip, copy that, Jeff A. Arg! Done is saying all the names in Piston Peak Air Attack cars. Avalanche says, hello! The next one is Pinecone. He was cutting the wood into trees. The Piston Peak cars constructions making the wood. Blade Ranger flies in the air about the burning smoke in the trees in the forest. Blade Ranger is running gears of tractor. The next one is Drip, who've been released in Mattel in 2014 this year. Drip and Blackout says, copy that, Jeff A. Dynamite is naming all the construction cars, naming in Piston Peak Air Attack. Dusty says, hey, what's up? I'm Dusty Crophopper. The next one is Dynamite, who've been released in Mattel in 2014 diecast mainline this year. Dynamite jumps in the plane in reverse, back in the airplane inside all the 4 construction cars, Piston Peak Air Attack cars. They are inside a plane. He was flying to save the deers by burning the forest. The next one is Pontoon Dusty, who've been released in Mattel in 2015 diecast mainline this year. Maru fixes his pontoons back on. Dusty flies into a waterfall mountain. Dusty speeds for 25 miles per hour. He speeds in the waterfall. He doesn't arrow on the waterfall. He was going back to the RV campfire. He was rushed with red smokes. The last one is Maru, who've been released in Mattel in 2014 diecast mainline this year. He says, alright boys, let's load up. Patch, drop the needle. The drops needle in the CD soundtrack about Thunderstruck. Yes. It's in a natural fire. The next one is Deluxe 4 cars. Diecast section. This 1 background character. This Piston Peak Air Attack in 1 Deluxe version. Let's get started, boys. The next one is Deluxe. They have 1 background character. This Piston Peak Air Attack team. Let's get started, boys. The first one is the Chrome Red Helicopter. The name is Blade Ranger Hoop and Release in 2014 Diecast mainlines this year. Blade Ranger was searching for deers are running in the fiery forest. The deer saved one. He was scared of the tractor deers. He was scared of the fire that he soars in the sky. The next one is When Lifter Hoop and Release in Mattel in 2014 Diecast mainline this year. When Lifter lives in the black smoke, where are the deers by running in the fiery forest? Blade Rangers save the tractor deer car, hooked up in the bender fenders. The next one is Lily Dipper Hoop and Release in Mattel in 2014. Diecast mainline this year. He says, "I'm Dipper, call me too." He giggled. Miss Dipper. Wow. Lily Dipper comes in a Piston Peak air attack. Dusty says he wants a conversation for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Stay in the Piston Peak air attack. They are ready to settle a burning of the forest. The deers are running to save our lives. The last one is Cabby. The construction cars are reversing inside the plane. He gonna help the deers running on the fire in the tractor deers. Blade Ranger saved the rescue about the deers. He was flying in the planes with 2 hours, 50 minutes, and 30 seconds. They run the deer, the burning forest. The deer saves one. The next main line is Multipack. They have cars, Diecast section in this Diecast 6 section, Diecast mainline. They have one new background character in this Piston Peak air attack. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Multipacks about Piston Peak air attack. We have one background character in this Piston Peak air attack. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the bright maroon red Pity, which is same model as Dottie. Her name will be is Patch. He was putting on the soundtrack, says Thunderstruck. Dusty says it's a national fire. He been canceled. This Diecast Pity into 2015 Diecast mainline this year. The next one is Avalanche Hoop and Release in Mattel in 2015 Diecast mainline this year. Avalanche was carrying on the wood. The next morning, Dusty Crop Popper flies around the dark black smoke. He creates a red smoke. He closed your eyes and covered with them. The next one is Dynamite Hoop and Release in Mattel 2015 Diecast mainline this year. Dynamite says, pull back, let's go right now. Then the construction team are making the wood. Let the fires burn. The crop hopper soars in the dark black smoke. The next one is Blackout Hoop and Release in Mattel in 2015 Diecast mainline this year. Blackout is cutting out of the wood. The construction team are making the wood. Blade Ranger is flying out, running all the deers about the burning flames on wood. He captured with the scared tractor deer. The next one is Pineco Hoop and Release in Mattel in 2015 Diecast mainline this year. He was scraping all the wood. All the construction cars are building the wood. Dusty Crop Hopper flies around in the black smoke. When Lifter says, when Lifter copies. The last one is Drip Hoop and Release in Mattel in 2015 Diecast mainline this year. Drip is hanging about the woods. All the construction team are making the wood. Blade Ranger is flying out. Dusty Crop Hopper flies around the black smoke. And he blows into the red smoke over all the guys. The next one is Piston Peak Lodge. They have Cars 23 Diecast section in this 16 background characters in this Piston Peak Lodge. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Piston Peak Lodge. They have 16 background characters in this Piston Peak Lodge. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Cat Spinner Hoop and Raisin and tell them to follow. This year, Cat Spinner goes to the fuselage, visiting all the cars, the trains, and hotels. All the cars and RVs and planes are visiting at the fuselage. He was from introduction from the Secretary of the Interior. He meets with us. The next one is Old Jammer Ruben Reason to tell him to come. This year, he was conversation for 10 minutes and 30 seconds pointing about the fuselage. He comes in Old Jammer. He was sent in the fuselage hotel. He says, bumper kisser. The next one is Andrew and Ranch Cold Start. He was all the Piston Peak Hotel Lodge. They have 2 stop with the pitties. Andrew says, all aboard! Ranch Cold starts digging all the holes in the deers. Big kid run for the deers in the forest. The next one is Secretary of the Interior who been reaching to follow. This year he says he's greeting the Secretary of the Interior. Cat Spinner says the cars are impresses are happy. Cat Spinner tells Pulaski in conversation for 10 minutes and 30 seconds. He was putting the cape off. The fire building is in fire with the force. The cars run away and scream. The next one is Raid. He was about the fire station about Piston Peak air attack. Pulaski hose out with the cold water. He sprays all the fires and trees. The car is stuck in traffic. Let the lodge court order. The cars are shocked and scared. The cars are panicking, screaming. Pulaski says, watch out! The next one is Vinny and Vera. We're having a wedding about the costume dresses. About the wedding in the Fuselage Hotel. Andrea says, enjoy your stay. Vinny and Vera are honking their horns together like in a marching band honking their feet. He was dressed like disguised in the wedding day. The next one is a darker purple fuselage Taurus, which is same model as Kid Fred Software. His name will be his picture name is Marty Scholar. Andrea and Cat Spinner, they are talking competition. Live in the cars inside Piston Peak Field. 20 minutes. The cars. The next one is the dark red chrome sports car, which is named as Lewis Hamilton. My name of him is Ash Emissions. He was greeting with Andrea and Cat Spinner, meeting all the cars inside the Piston Peak Lodge. They are conversing to tell all the names of the cars about in 20 minutes and 30 seconds. The next one is Ted Yellow. He was holding the suitcase wagon. He was carrying all the bright, colorful suitcases. He was driving along with the Fuselage Hotel. The 4 cars are visiting the Fuselage Hotel. The next one is the chrome yellow car, new Taurus Fuselage Hotel, which is same model as Victor Pave one. My name of him is Jimmy Scratcher. He was next to all the cars, including the bright chrome red plane and next to the light pink sports car, which is same model as Lewis Hamilton. They are calculated in 2 hours and 30 minutes and 45 seconds. They are completing for 10. And the 7 cars are talking in competition for 2 hours. Dusty, Papa, and Cat Spinner sees a boat rental. The next one is the light gray old Mini Cooper, which is same Austin Littleton. His name will be is Mac Lee Lang. He was next to all the cars, next to the Secretary of the Interior, and next to the black pickup truck, new Taurus fuselage, which is same model as Quick Rev Stalker. He was grinning. All the cars are happy and impressed. Cat Spinner about telling us the fuselage joined about 4 hours ago. The next one is the dark pale purple sedan fuselage new Taurus, which is same model as Derek. His name is Dan Lambert. He was next to the bright apple green Pacer, and next to the light blue SUV new Taurus fuselage. The cars are scaring about burning of the forest. Cat Spinner tells. Now that's just rude. The cars are scaring about the burning forest. The cars are running away to the fuselage hotel. The car says, "Let's get out of here!" The boat screams. He was unhooked. The black pickup truck looking on his boat. The next one is the dark purple lavender car new Taurus fuselage, which is same model as the Vic Valley. My name of her is Caroline Pathway. The cars are blocking off the line. All the cars are going to the train. Andrea says, "This is all my fault. I ruined the train." The cars leading into path. The next one is the yellow pale Pacer new Taurus fuselage, which is same model as Acer. B is Yon Hero Tyria. The cars are blocking in line. He was going on a train. The car is stuck in traffic. Gets the train loaded all the cars. Says, "Quickly! I'm sorry. I couldn't fall. Please hold the road exit." The last one is the white car new Taurus fuselage, which is same model as Vic Valley. His name will be is Ben Sergio. He was all the cars going back to Popwatch Junction. All the cars stuck in traffic about the burning of the forest. Old Jammer says, "Alright, be careful. Phone ready. Don't want to see better than around here." The next one is Deluxe's fuselage. They are have cars 7. They are have new background characters in this fuselage. Let's get started, boys. The next one is Deluxe's. They are have fuselage for background characters in this fuselage deluxe model. Let's get started, boys. The first one is Harvey, who been waiting to fund 14 Diecast mainline this year. He has a honeymoon in 50 years ago. He was tweeting about Harvey and Wendy. He says, "Excuse me, son, do you work here?" Dusty sees on the location on the metal giant board on the map about location about fuselage. The next one is Winnie, Hooper, and Wilson Mattel to follow 15 Diecast mainline this year. Harvey and Winnie all the greetings visited in the fuselage. He was greeting about 2 RVs. Harvey and Winnie. Dusty sees about the big location on the map. He says, "Piston Peak air attacks." Dusty sees all the landscape. Winnie says, "We are been honeying 50 years ago." The next one is Harvey with luggage. He was behind the darker blue Range Rover, which is same model as Garrett Thayer with fans case. He was driving from 80 miles per hour. He was driving to the fuselage hotel for 80 miles away. He says, Winnie, how many times would you pack? The next one is Pulaski, who's been waiting the time in 2014 Diecast mainline this year. He was spraying out with the cold water with hot flames on the force. Pulaski sprays with cold water. The crowd is shocked and scared. The cars are screaming. Pulaski puts on the cold hose water. He sprays out with the burning force. Pulaski says, "Watch out! Oh!" The next one is Chris Compass, who's been releasing Mattel and canceled this diecast car in 2000 diecast mainline this year. The cars are traveling to Fuselage Hotel. All the 8,000 cars are going to the fuselage for 6 hours and 30 minutes and 31 seconds to go. The next one is Valerie Vista View, who been released this book and Meet the Planes book in 2015. The book this year, he becomes a releasing book in 2015. Visiting the fuselage cars, planes, bus, and RVs are joining in the fuselage hotel. The last one is the light tan with all the colors, oranges, stripes, RV, new tours, Piston Peak Lodge. His name will be his book name is Mini Driver. He was taking all the pictures, all the pitties, planes, cars, RVs. He was taking about Boat Rattle. Cat Spinner says, "Hey, Boat Rattle! Boat love in a boathouse in Texas." The next mainline is Chop. They are out for background characters Chops. Let's get started, boys! The next mainline is Chop. They have for background characters Chop. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Zed Buster Cooper. This year, he has a delivery truck on the donuts box of 300 box of donuts. The title says Winston's Donuts. The two police cars save the Chop. The one pink female pacer saves help in the town burning. The cars are screaming in panic. The next one is Chuck Shock, who's been canceled his diecast car in 2015 diecast mainline this year. He says, "Man, why Choppies always have fun?" Blade says, "Good move, partner." The karting boot is stuck on a tire. He seems really angry at him. The next one is S.G. Rose. Once again, this year, the two helicopters saved the female King's Pacer car. He scared out the burning building. He saved Day by rescuing him. He says,
"As much as it pains me to say this, you two jokers, you did a good job."
Nice catch today, Blade.
The next one is Nick Lupin Lopez, who been canceled his helicopter diecast car in 2015 this year. Who been releasing in 2006. The two planes are naming the ingredients of the two helicopters named John. Flying to California, all the cars are driving 10 miles away. The next one is Peggy and Bianca. There are both the twin sisters saved. He was saving up for a friend. Blade Ranger is saving one female in case her car saved Day. And now he's saved in the police station. He says hi to her friends. He says, "Oh, hi, she's got a sister. Hi, good move, partner." The last one is Tiny Home. Create them help in 2014 Diecast package mainline this year. The Piston Peak Attack cars are watching the movie Chop. He was watching the movie in 5 minutes and everything. They can watch all the cars watching the movie Chop. This is his first episode. Late with TV star Dusty says. Dipper says 100 episodes for loving. Shh, quiet! The next one is Deluxe and they have 2 diecast sections. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Deluxe. They have 2 diecast sections. This section. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Blazing Blade Ranger, who was released in 2015 diecast mainline this year. Maru puts in the CD on. Maru hits his clicker on the channel. He says, Chops! The other guy's constructions car, they are watching the movie Chops. He had the first one episode. Avalanche says, Dynamite says, shh, quiet! The last one is Wind Lifter, who been released in 2015 diecast mainline this year. The other construction guys are watching the movie Chop. Maru puts on his DVD on VHS. They watch the other guys watching Chops. The other guys watching the movie Avalanche and Dynamite says, shh, quiet! When Lifter takes a drink. The next one is Super Chases. They have new 6 background characters displaying Super Chases. Let's get started, boys! The next one is Super Chases. They have new 6 background in the Super Chases. Let's get started, boys! The first one is Damaged Dusty Cloudhopper. He been credits from Disney Docket. He crashed in the ocean. Dusty got damaged. He was going to the Mexico hospital. Dottie sees an X-ray plane by hurting the engines. Chug, Skipper, and Chupacabra, Sparky, they are annoyed and lonely. Chug and Ed, Chupacabra, and Sparky lived in the Mexico import. Skipper tells the story about Skipper's crash. The next one is the pale dark red minivan. New Taurus fuselage, which is not actually just ketone. Yes, Chuck Cobb Cables. My name of him is Nico Hood. Andrea Telvoff. He was driving out of the fuselage hotel. All the cars going back to Prop Wash Junction. The next one is the bright yellow sports car fuselage Taurus, which is same model as Jeff Corvette. His name will be is Tim Brown. They are going out to Prop Wash Junction for 1,800 miles away. They are driving home to Prop Wash Junction. Cat Spitter says, sure, come back next year and see you right here. The last one is the darker red sedan, which is same model as Skip Richter. His name will be, his Pixar name is Jason's uncle. He was driving at Death Valley National Park. He drives very slowly. He steams out of the engine. He comes out with smoke. He gets hotter and hotter. The last one is Deluxe. They have new background character in this Deluxe Planes Fire and Rescue. 2 background characters. This Planes Fire and Rescue. Let's get started, boys! The last one is Deluxe. They have 2 background characters in this Planes Fire and Rescue. Let's get started, boys! The first one is the white motor home with dark bright turquoise stripe RV fuselage tours, which is same model as Larry. My name of him is Nanny Ranbos. He was talking about next to the light white motor home, which is same as the convoy brother says he was conversation for 2 hours and 30 minutes and 32 seconds inside the fuselage hotel. He says something. All the three cars are talking about the conversation for 2 hours and 30 minutes and 35 seconds. Thus he sees greetings about Winnie and Harvey about a conversation about location in Piston Peak National Park. The last one is National Park Cat Spinner. He was wearing a hat. He was going to Death Valley National Park. He was going in Las Vegas for 100 miles per hour away. He was driving. He says,
"Welcome to Death Valley National Park. Is it hot?" Yes, it is.
That's all, folks. Thanks for watching for 7 hours watching the movie with Slideshows about all the background characters in this. Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3, Cars on the Road, Cars Universe, Cars Tunes, Planes, Fire Rescue. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. We have a slideshow background characters in this. Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3, Cars Tunes, Cars on the Road, Planes 1, Planes 2, Cars Universe, and Cars video game. Thanks for watching, guys, about all 170 background characters in this Cars. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching about a new video for 7 hours. Click some here about background characters in this, images about custom pictures, cars, and credits to the King Diecast Reviews. Edit this channel. Thank you, guys!